As military spouses, we often rebuild our businesses every few years. New city, new clients, new credibility to establish, and often not a lot of time to do it. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 ways that you can instantly look more professional in your business, especially if you've just arrived in a new location and are looking to build trust quickly. These aren't expensive or overwhelming changes, just small, thoughtful shifts that tell your new clients, I've done this before and you can trust me. Hey friend, I'm Erin, a military spouse and teacher turned photographer, and I love helping fellow MILSPOUSE photographers build businesses that thrive despite frequent moves. I am glad to have you here. Let's dive in. Shift number 1 is to use a custom email domain. This one is a big one. I can't tell you how many MILSPOUSE photographers I see who use their business name at gmail.com as their business email address. And look, I get it. It's free, it's easy, it works, but switching to a custom domain like hello@yourbusinessname.com is one of the easiest ways to increase your credibility and look more professional. It's a subtle way of showing your potential clients, I take this seriously, I've put thought into how I run my business, and you can trust me. I use Google Workspace for this. It currently costs me less than $100 a year. Plus, when I log in, it looks exactly like a Gmail inbox would. Everything's exactly where it would be if I was using an @gmail.com email address. So there's not some new system you have to learn if you do it this way. Plus, I get additional access to some of the Google tools like Drive and Hangouts. So for less than what I would make in a single mini session over the course of the year, I think it's a no-brainer to do this. Shift number 2 is to show a consistent portfolio. When it comes to your portfolio, it can be hard to balance showing your best work versus showing enough variety, especially when you're getting started. But in my opinion, consistency beats volume every time. In other words, it's better to show a smaller number of strong, cohesive images as opposed to more images that may not flow together as well because you're picking what you think are your best photos from every shoot you've ever done. The fact is, not every session belongs in your portfolio or on your Instagram feed, and that's okay. You just have to know how to curate your portfolio to show your best, most consistent work. Your portfolio should tell a clear story and should highlight the kind of work you want to continue to do. You want your clients or your potential clients to be able to envision themselves in your work and scroll through your homepage and scroll through your feed and say, yep, I get their style. I know what I can expect if I'm going to book with them. Shift number 3 is to intentionally display your testimonials. When you arrive in a new place, you may not have local experience yet, but you do have the experience you've built over time. And previous client testimonials are a great way to carry trust with you from one assignment to the next. The key, though, is making sure they're easy to read and then easy to trust. So instead of long paragraphs, pull out short quotes that speak directly to the experience you offer. You can even pair the testimonial with a photo from that client's session to really help your potential client envision themselves in your photos and having the same experience. And don't forget, you can repurpose your testimonials in more than one place. While of course you want to have them on your website, an Instagram highlight is also a great place to display some testimonials where people are already looking. Shift number 4 is to use a polished pricing guide. This is another big one. If you are just responding to an inquiry email with a few lines of text outlining how much your packages cost, you are missing out on a huge opportunity to communicate your value and instantly look more legit. Instead, a well thought out and organized pricing guide gives you a great opportunity to introduce yourself, to show some more of your best work, to highlight testimonials, and to clearly explain what you include in each package. It says, I'm organized, I've done this before, I'll take good care of you, without you actually having to say any of that, which is exactly what we're going for. If you trust your graphic design skills, you can certainly make one of these in the free version of Canva, but if you're looking for a shortcut, I started with Caitlin James's template and then made it my own over time. But regardless of what way you choose to do it, the goal is the same. You want to show up polished, you want to communicate your expectations, and you want to start to build that trust early. Shift number 5 is to respond to your inquiries quickly. A fast response time can make a huge difference when someone's looking for a photographer. Even just a short reply with a warm welcome can set you apart from someone else that a potential client has inquired with. Now, if you don't want to live in your inbox, and let's be honest, who does? I would recommend setting this up as an automated reply that just gives the potential client a warm welcome and sends them a link to that polished pricing guide that we just talked about. This will give them exactly what they need for now to get started, but also buys you a little bit of time so that you can wait to reply personally until you're back in your inbox. You're serving them really well while keeping a good boundary for yourself so that you don't feel like you have to live in your inbox all the time. You can do this with pretty much any CRM, though Studio Ninja is the one that I prefer. So there you go, 5 simple ways to instantly look more professional as a MILSPOUSE photographer. These little shifts are going to build confidence and credibility so that you can take care of your family and adjusting to your new location as those inquiries just start coming in naturally. Thanks for watching, friend. If you are not already part of our Photographers Changing Stations community, we would love to have you inside. It is a free Facebook group just for MILSPOUSE photographers where we share ideas and resources and encouragement as we are all busy building our businesses on the go. You can find a link to join in the description below. Please like and subscribe, leave any questions you have in the comments, and I will see you next time.